The cast of Stranger Things has also shown time and again that they know how to act. Finn Wolfhard plays Mike Wheeler, one of the 4 kids, now teenagers, who are on a mission to save Hawkins from the supernatural things going on in the parallel universe. Mike Wheeler is one of the main characters of the show. He solves mysterious puzzles in the parallel universe and has a romantic relationship with Eleven. Here is everything you should know a lot about the young actor. Finn Wolfhard is a Canadian. He's always dreamed about becoming a performer, and his favorite genre is comedy. Finn Wolfhard was born on the 23rd of December 2002 in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Even though he was born in Canada, he has French, Jewish, and German roots. The actor knew he wanted to be a performer when he was very young. After seeing a few movies, he figured it out. He said in an interview, "I used to just be interested in making movies in general. Growing up in Vancouver is different from growing up in most other places, in my opinion. People choose in different ways. Last but not least, I just started acting. Craigslist is where I found my first job. It's not always clear. That's how I got my first chance, though." Finn got a part in Stranger Things, which is a straight-up horror show, but he says his favorite genre is comedy. Strangely, the actor got the part in the show after being passed over for a part in the movie version of Stephen King's It. After Cary Fukunaga left the production, he lost the part. Finn had to try out again for the role of Richie, which he eventually got. Next, horror movies would always leave an impact on him. He aspires to make films and has appeared in various movies. Finn once told a story from his childhood that was very funny and talked about how horror characters and movies made an impression on him from a young age. "When I was very young, my dad and brother were watching the movie Team America, which was made by Trey Parker and Matt Stone. When I walked in, they didn't know I was there, but the marionettes really scared me just by the way they looked and the way their mouths smiled. That stuck in my head." Finn has shown that he's a good actor by being in movies other than Stranger Things, and he has done very well as an actor. But the actor's plans for the future are different. He wants to start making movies. Finn wants to become a successful director. He writes screenplays in his spare time, and he hopes that one of them will be turned into a movie that people like. Finn is very well known for playing Mike Wheeler on the show Stranger Things, but the actor has also been in other movies besides the Netflix series. Finn has been in many popular movies such as It, The Turning, Ghostbusters Afterlife, It Chapter 2, The Goldfinch, The Addams Family, How It Ends, and more. He doesn't receive a superstar treatment from his school friends. He's a big fan of the 80s and 90s alternative rock bands and has been a part of the local band. Finn's told the press in another honest conversation that his school friends don't treat him like a star, even though he is one. Finn is still their friend, just like he used to be before he got famous. Another feather to the actor's cap is that Finn is a talented musician. He is especially good at playing the guitar. Alternative music from the 80s and 90s is where he gets his ideas for music. He said that he loved music and that bands like Nirvana, Joy Division, and New Order were his favorites. He really likes music. Finn joined the local band because of how much he liked music. He was the lead singer and guitarist for the band Calpurnia for a long time. In November 2019, the band broke up, but Finn didn't stop loving music there. He joined another band, the Aubreys. His band has also worked with Lawrence Rothman to make a song called Getting Better. Finn is an actor who does a lot of charity. He was sick during Stranger Things audition and also his relationship status. Finn Wolfhard knew at a very young age how important it is to help people in need. In 2017, he sold things and gave the money to help people learn about and accept people with autism. Finn also took part in the Strange 80s benefit concert, which helped raise money for musicians who needed medical care. Victoria Williams came up with the idea for this concert, and she put it on for the first time in 1993. Not much is known about whether or not the young actor is in a relationship. He used to date Millie Bobby Brown, who was also in Stranger Things, but they broke up, and Finn Wolfhard is now on his own. Finn Wolfhard was a fan favorite on Stranger Things. In fact, it is thought to be one of the best parts the actor has ever played. But did you know that he was sick when he went to try out for the part? Finn was sick and in bed when he tried out for the show Stranger Things. He used his phone to make a video and sent it to the people in charge of the show. After that, he got a call to meet the people in charge of the show in Los Angeles. Finn also said that he loved the show's script from the beginning. He also felt right at home in the home's retro style. Finn has a handsome net worth. He is not the only actor of the family, and he finds Pennywise from It scarier than the Demogorgon from Stranger Things. Finn Finn's net worth was as high as $3 million when the first 2 seasons of Stranger Things were being filmed in 2016 and 2017. Right now, his net worth is between $2 and $4 million. The rest of Finn Wolfhard's family also acts. Nick Wolfhard, his brother, is also in shows. He's been in both short films and longer videos. Nick's voice can also be heard in the popular anime shows Belly Blade Burst and World Trigger. Finn had his own answer when he asked who is scarier. He says Pennywise from It is scarier than the Demogorgon from Stranger Things. You can really kill the Demogorgon, but Pennywise can change into anything and is, in a way, immortal. In 2014, the actor was in one episode of the CW show The 100, which is set after the end of the world. Zoran was the name of the guy he played. He played a child with a scarred face who helps a stranger who has been hurt. Finn was only 12 years old when he got the offer. He said it was one of his most important acting jobs. Finally, Finn loves Crazy Frog. He said there was rivalry on the set of Stranger Things, the amount of money he made on Stranger Things, and his personality. Finn Wolfhard says that he's crazy about frogs. He also wrote about it in his Twitter profile. He even has his own line of frog clothing made by a company called Represent. He gave all the money he made from the frog clothing brand to people in Houston who were hurt by the flood. Finn talked about the competition between the stars on the set of the show during one of his interviews with the Washington Post. When you start a show at that age, there will be drama and competition, just like in school. Then, as you get older, you stop caring. I think it's amazing that you can go back to each other and say, wow, I really understand you. This is something we're all going through together. I love you. Finn made a lot of money from his part on the Stranger Things. The young actor made a lot of money during the first and second seasons of the show. There were 8 episodes in season 1, and there were 9 episodes in season 2. The source said that Finn made $30,000 for each episode of the show. Wolfhard's character on Stranger Things isn't funny, but he is a very funny person in real life. People often hear him making jokes. He also posts videos of himself making jokes or acting like other people. Now, as a bonus, Finn Wolfhard compares Stranger Things Season 4 to Harry Potter. Finn Wolfhard talked about the much-anticipated 4th season of Stranger Things in a group interview with Screen Rant last year. The now 19-year-old actor compared Stranger Things to Harry Potter to explain how the show is getting more mature. I think this is a very good example of the Duffers treating our characters like their ages. I like to compare it to the Harry Potter movies, which got darker as they went on. I think that's where we are now in the progression. The Harry Potter movies are a great example of a franchise that grew and changed with its cast, characters, and audiences. They were made over a period of 10 years. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone and its 2 sequels did fine with a PG rating, but The Goblet of Fire and its sequels, except for The Half-Blood Prince, did better with a PG-13 rating. Stranger Things has always been a TV-14 show, but with each season, the violence and swearing have gotten worse, and the cast voices have cracked more. Well, that's it for today, guys. Comment below what you think of Finn Wolfhard. Till next time, cheers!